processes in the engine are responsible for the difference. That one, remember the thing? There is volumetric efficiency we discussed. And then we discussed special cycles. Like Mueller cycle and Atkinson cycle when you close and open valves differently. So if you could discuss those briefly, it would be really good. All right, so this one is very simple. Remember we talked how like a combustion angle doesn't change much. It does change, but not so significantly in terms of if you're going very high RPM or low RPM, because we have turbulence intensity going higher and higher, right? And then there were mechanisms that of creating that turbulent intensity. And there are swirl, squish, and tumble. So if you could guys draw them, and they're not in order. And explain their role, right? So you make a drawing. Chandler is very good at this stuff. I like his work. He puts in the drawing stuff. He's the man. I mean, we have also good people, but I know he's very consistent. All right, problem number 9. So those are our first 50 points. Yeah. Just by that time, you're getting to 50 points, guys. It's rough. All right. Oh, ideal gas law. Everyone knows how to use ideal gas law. Brian, remember? Like that formula for ideal gas law. I gave you samples, so it's in the here. So if you guys need more, do the whole. Yeah, right there. So watch some YouTube videos and you will be good. So it's theme number 3. So if you need it, you can jump in and refresh. Right. This one is straightforward, and we are doing for air, so use specific gas constant for air. All right. Number 10, 15 points, right? That's one equivalent to 3. It's equivalent to 3 problems, right? So research needs for future internal combustion engines and the addition of hydrogen to a gasoline fueled SI engine. That's basically your project, so you can basically copy paste, reduce a nice statement. All right, complete 1 page technical review of each of 2 articles posted alongside. Oh, I didn't post it alongside, so I'll have to find my articles and post it. Include title and your name on top, 1-inch margin. As a matter of fact, remember I gave you a magazine journal with this with the wrinkle?
Yeah.
It has a really nice article on hydrogen. Yeah. All right. So I'll provide you with articles.
So you said that one we could copy paste from our project, or the one before?
Well, I mean,
It's not technically a question.
Yeah, I'm
There.
taking it back in a
It's like an
sense, but
extra-
because you're already gonna study so much in the engine in your project, it will be easy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you want like a
I-
paragraph basically saying what's summing up the 6-page thing?
Well, no. I need to find this out. Research needs for future internal combustion engines and the addition of hydrogen to gasoline fuel. Okay. Somewhere should be in there. Or maybe hold on, this should be it here. So here's research needs. Ah, this one. Anyone knows what HHO is?
That's like a weird way of saying H2O.
Yes,
Hydroxy.
as
I'm
rocks.
guessing it's not water.
So there is like a bunch of nutshell, not jobs, not job people who claim that if you put an electrolyzer in the car and hook up battery to this electrolyzer, so even like some engine and stuff. Oh, motorcycle or yeah, motorcycle
The water
on
car, and
YouTube.
they
Yeah.
somehow he mysteriously
Yeah,
died
yeah.
before he goes.
Yeah, mysteriously, yeah, super efficiency and stuff. So, you run it through electrolyzer, and then hydrogen comes out and oxygen comes out. And so it's actually H2O2, so it should be like, but anyway, but it's in the proper mixture, it's a proper mixture for stoichiometric combustion. And then they claim that you get like more energy, better combustion, everything is gonna be better. So,
What do you think about it?
total given. But what do they say? Come on. Okay, here we go. So this is variation of specific fuel consumption with engine speed, right? And so this is pure diesel, is the squares, and then diesel plus HHEO. So, oh, look, it's better. So,
Why is it better?
a more complete combustion, I guess. But the question is, if you're extra adding energy, so you get less diesel consumption, right? But so that's kind of research. So this is gas analyzer, this is engine, so they take brake specific fuel consumption. All right, what else do they say? Oh, you have a reduction of hydrocarbons. So this is your hydrocarbons at the normal diesel engine running, and this is your hydrocarbons which will be lower, I don't know, 5% lower, and at very high RPM it's gonna be 12–15% less of your hydrocarbon emissions. Alright, so conclusion. At mid and higher engine speeds, the HHEO system with diesel fuel yields higher engine torque output compared to pure diesel fueled engine operation, unless HE is added to the system. High burning velocity and low ignition energy of hydroxy air mixture minimize the effect of the weakened weaken in-cylinder charge flow, the spray, and increased residual gas fraction, which block the fuel to be fast and completely burned at high speeds. However, increased compression ratio may cause pre-ignition, and this can be minimized by direct HHO injection into the cylinder. At low engine speeds, low lean flammability limits of hydroxy causes challenges at higher equivalence ratio. Due to the long opening time of intake manifold at low speeds, high volume occupation or reduced volumetric efficiency of HHO becomes inevitable. Since minimum ignition energy of hydroxy air mixture is a decreasing function of equivalence ratio till stoichiometric conditions. So it's a little bit of a mouthful of everything. Yeah, but just a good topic to look into. This is a Turkish researchers, right? So it's at university in Turkey. And of course, HAO will help combustion, and all of those are benefits. Then the question is, do you get better? Because you have to put energy into splitting water. And that energy comes from the engine. So you still have to offtake energy from the engine to run electrolysis and then run it into the engine. And so is there a benefit that way? There is a benefit if you're adding it, but if there is a benefit if you're actually on the car, you have to do electrolysis on the car. Right, so that's kind of and how well does electrolyzers survive if you're adding water on time, etc., etc. So, but you can just concentrate on positives. So this is torque, I guess. Yeah, this is torque, and you get higher torque with HHO because you get better combustion. So basically, diesel. Remember how diesel burns? It's droplets. They need to evaporate. They need to find air. Premix, burn, and so then the burned gas needs to be removed or kind of washed away from the rest of the droplet, so that the rest of the droplet continues burning. And so that's why we end up. All right. So, but it's not very long. It's just what? 3, 4, 5. If you want, you can copy paste a couple of figures. Copy and make it. All right. So this one. So make sure you read it. So it asks 12 point, 1.5 line spacing, Times New Roman, and 1 page. So it's not a lot, right, Miles?
Mm-hmm.
Right, problem number 11, the most complicated. Miles, no picture.
Oh, my fault.
I just had a discussion with Gail. You were on the computer, you missed it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.